Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about graphing linear equation in two variables, and this is lesson 6. So first, let's think about what does it mean a solution of an equation. Now at this point here, a solution of this equation. To check this, we'll substitute this -4 into x and then 5 into y and see if the two side of the equation are equal. So substitute y to be 5, x to be -4, and we do the calculation. So 5 on this side, -1/2 times -4 is +2. So that's +2. And plus 3, that's indeed equal to 5. So the left side equal to the right side. So we put a check mark over here. That means this point satisfies this equation. So this is a solution of this equation. So the answer here is yes. That's how we check if an ordered pair is a solution of an equation. Just plug it in and see it's satisfied. If the left side equal to the right side, then yes. If the left side does not equal the right side, then the answer will be no. That's not a solution. Okay. Next, we try to graph this equation. What do we mean graphing this equation? Let's first write down the solution for this equation. So I try to substitute x to be 0, 2, 4, 6. Now, if I substitute x to be 0, I plug x to be 0, then y will be equal to this. Okay, so plug 0 into x. Now, 0 times anything will be 0. So 0 plus 3 will be 3. So the answer here is 3. So the y coordinate for this point here will be 3. Similarly, you can plug in x to be 2 into x, and you do the similar calculation, and we're going to get 2 for the y coordinate. Plugging x equal to 4, y will equal to 1, etc. You can plug this x to be any number over here. We have infinite many choices for this x. So each this ordered pair over here, like this 2, 2, x equal to 2, y equal to 2, this is called one solution for this equation. But actually, we have infinite many solutions to this equation. Okay, so we have some infinite many solutions. Now, let's plug in those ordered pair as point. So x coordinate with 0, y coordinate with 3. So let's see what happens. So x to be 0, y to be 3 will be over here. X to be 2, y to be 2 over here. Okay, and 4, 1 over here, and 6, 0 over here. Now, what do you notice about those points? Well, those points over here looks like they all line up. Looks like they all line up on one straight line right here. Okay, so if I can continue to choose more x, then those ordered pair, when you plug them as point, then they're going to all line up on one straight line. All those solutions, if you plug them as point, will be on this straight line right here, and vice versa. You pick any point on this straight line, then the x coordinate and the y coordinate will be that ordered pair is going to be the solution for this equation. Okay, so we call this straight line over here a graph for this equation. So we're going to label this graph over here by this equation. It is going to be a straight line. Notice that over here, the straight line is going to continue forever, right? So keep on going up and keep on going down. Okay, so I put the arrow on two sides, indicating that it's going to continue this way and this way. Okay. So this equation, the graph of it is going to be a straight line like this. So this kind of equation, we're going to call that linear equation. The graph is going to be a line. Now let's think about how many points will be enough to determine a line. So if you have only one point, there are infinite many lines that go to this point, right? You can go this way, this way, this way, this way, infinite many lines. However, if you have 2 points, there's only one line that goes through this 2 points, one straight line that goes through this 2 points. So we call this 2 points determine a line. Okay. However, you might remember from your middle school teacher, and they'll say, usually they ask you to pick a third point. Yes, we usually pick a third point just as a check. So if you pick the third point and it happens to be like here, then you see the 3 point line up on one straight line. So that's unlikely you make a mistake. If you happen to have the third point over here, well, there's no way you can fit a straight line that goes to this point, and this point, right? So you know some calculation might be wrong, and then you will go back and check the calculation. So a third point here as a check, but 2 point will be enough.